Alright, brig tech. First of all, to move faster, you're going to want to jump at the end of your shield bash. So like, there you go. That's how you move places faster using your shield bash. You don't want to just shield bash standing, you want to shield bash and jump. Right? Okay, so there's the first thing. To kill 150 health hero, you're going to shield bash, auto attack, left shift. It's going to look like that. Some advice on doing it as fast as possible. You're going to just barely flash shield. So you're just going to barely flash shield. And you're going to hold left click out of it. So if I don't have shield bash up and I do the inputs, it'll look like that. If I do have it up, it'll look like that. So like again, if I don't have shield bash, it's going to look like this. I'm just very briefly tapping shield and then letting go. I'm like tapping them overlapping, but like very briefly holding right mouse button, only for like a millisecond. So then that holds, and then you hold left, and then you press left shift right as it happens, right? Pretty straightforward. To do more damage, you're gonna wanna auto attack first before you do it. It's gonna help you kill 200 health hero. If you do that, auto attack and then the combo, they're only one more auto attack away from death. Another thing for brig is that if you hold shield, you move slightly slower. Not that much slower, but slightly slower. So if you're approaching, you're gonna want to shield jump like Ryan. It's sometimes pretty bad to jump with brig though, because you won't be able to block anything because your shield is not very high. As a matter of fact, if you want to block shatter, you need to be looking down, right? So you're gonna actually need to be looking down a lot while playing brig. Some more brig stuff. Shield flashing. So you're something to do sometimes, not all the time, because it slows you down and it'll require a good bit of concentration, and it has it's pretty bad if you mess it up. But you can flash shield in between each auto attack and not lose any time on it. You're out of range there because I moved a little slower, but stuff like that is this can be really useful when you're chasing down an Ana. You can do it especially fast if they're on the right hand side of your screen. Because you'll hit them a little faster, so you can get more free shield uptime doing this technique. You won't lose any DPS if you do it properly, so it's pretty good. If you do it perfectly, it'll be the same. That's about it, I think. Some general brig strategy advice. You're gonna really look to try to maximize the amount of time that you have Inspire your passive up. So if you're sometimes in a fight, you can just if you just slowly walk forward and then just get one swing on a Rhine in, that gives your entire team healing for 5 seconds. It's a technical thing. The way it actually works is that so it has a range, right? And it works like you give a buff to the people in the range. So like if I do it here, I actually did hit him. Let me see. So if I do it here, see I didn't hit this guy, but I hit this guy, and I walk into him and it doesn't change it. So it's not like it's a Lucia aura where you walk into them. It's not like you give yourself the aura. It's you attack something, and then everyone within that range of you gets the heal over time for 5 seconds. So that's something to keep in mind. Multiple attacks will refresh it, not increase the stacking, so still pretty good. So like from way over here, your left shift procs it too. You saw the little aura shoot out for me. Pretty straightforward. I can't think of anything else for this hero. Yeah, you don't necessarily always want to be shield flickering, but it can be really important. Like if you're chasing down an Ana and she has sleep and you do it, because if you get slept, you're in for a bad time. But you definitely need to be able to do the tracer kill combo if you can't. That's really bad, because that's also how you're gonna just do all of your damage all the time. Like if you want to just walk up to your Ryan and like if you're trying to set up for like bash shatter, right? Don't just shield bash, just like do the combo, right? It's pretty free unless you're scared of a widow. That's like the only thing you're scared of, because your left shift locks you in place basically for a long period of time. Almost. Also, the range on your melee is massive, so keep that in mind. Like there, it's hitting him, and I'm like not even close. See, that's pretty far. So I can't think of anything else. So there's some big stuff.